Welcome to this message, meant for you who have felt the call to something greater. August has brought with it intense energy, marked by the supermoon that not only illuminated the sky, but also revealed profound aspects of our spiritual journey. If you've noticed that recent experiences are not mere coincidences, but signs of a larger movement, then this message is for you. I am George, and I am here to support you as we navigate this period of transition. Cosmic forces are aligning powerfully, and you, as someone who has felt these changes, are being called to prepare for what lies ahead. The upcoming planetary super-alignment is a reminder that we are all connected to a greater purpose, and it is essential that you are ready for this transformation. The heavens have been speaking in ways that many still cannot understand. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, sends signs to those who have eyes and hearts open to receive. If you have noticed coincidences and synchronicities in your life recently, know that they are not mere accidents. These moments are subtle touches from the universe, reminding you of your greater purpose. The month of August was not just a transition in the calendar, but a period of reflection and transformation. It was a time when you were challenged to confront your deepest truths, to look within yourself, and to prepare for what is to come. Have you noticed how the nature around you seems more alive? Natural events, such as volcanic eruptions and earthquakes, are not just manifestations of Earth's power. They are reflections of the spiritual forces moving within each of us. The Earth, as a living organism, responds to the energies we emanate. When you feel the force of these manifestations in your life, you are being called to align with nature, to recognize the greater power that governs the universe, and to connect with this divine force. As we move toward the end of August, we are gifted with one of the most significant celestial events of this year: the planetary alignment of Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. This phenomenon is a powerful reminder that we are all connected in a vast web of energy and consciousness. The alignment of the planets creates a flow of power that influences not only the universe as a whole, but also each individual on a deep and personal level. For you, the chosen one, this alignment is a call to awaken to your true nature and the greater purpose you came to fulfill on this earth. Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun, has been revered throughout time as the messenger of the gods. Its energy, often subtle, plays a crucial role in our spiritual life and our ability to communicate with the world around us and within ourselves. Mercury governs not only verbal communication, but also the mind and the ability to convey ideas and feelings that we often cannot fully express in words. During the planetary alignment, Mercury's influence will be felt even more intensely, bringing with it a clarity of thought that will allow you to see beyond the illusions that may be obscuring your spiritual vision. Imagine yourself navigating through a stormy sea, where the waters represent your confused thoughts and feelings. Under Mercury's influence, these turbulent waters begin to calm, allowing you to see the sea floor clearly. The doubts and uncertainties that once clouded your perception start to dissipate, revealing the truths that were hidden in the depths of your mind and heart. This is the moment when you can connect more deeply with your intuition, that inner voice that often whispers the answers you seek. Just as the prophet Moses guided the people of Israel to engrave God's words in their hearts, Mercury reminds us of the power that words and thoughts have in our spiritual journey. Deuteronomy teaches us to love the Lord with all our heart, soul, and strength, and to keep His words alive within us. Similarly, Mercury urges us to cultivate thoughts that are pure, clear, and aligned with divine truth, for these ideas and insights will shape our path and guide us in moments of decision. This is a time when you may notice that your thoughts have an even greater impact than before. The words you speak, whether in prayer, meditation, or even in daily conversations, will carry powerful energy, capable of manifesting significant changes in your life. When faced with difficult situations, allow your mind to be guided by this clarity from Mercury, allowing inner wisdom to illuminate the path you should follow. This deeper connection with your intuition will be like a lamp at your feet, helping you to make decisions with confidence and purpose. Think of moments in your past when, even without a clear reason, you felt that you needed to make a specific decision or follow a certain path. Those moments when you followed your intuition and found answers that seemed to come from a place beyond logic are examples of Mercury's influence in your life. Now, this connection will become even stronger, allowing you to understand more easily the truths that were once hidden. As you navigate this period of alignment, allow divine words to always be in your heart, just as Moses instructed. Mercury reinforces the importance of keeping our thoughts and words in harmony with the truth that lies within us. Remember that words have power, not only to influence the world around us, but also to shape our own inner reality. This is a time to focus on thoughts of peace, love, and truth, allowing them to guide each of your actions and decisions. Mars, the planet of action, courage, and strength, exerts a powerful influence on your life, especially during this planetary alignment. Mars's energy is like a burning fire within you, urging you to act with determination and face the challenges that arise in your path. This is a period when you are called to be proactive, to take control of your life, and not let fear or doubt paralyze you. Imagine a situation where you face an unexpected obstacle, something that seems immense and difficult to overcome. It could be a personal problem, a spiritual crisis, or even an important decision that needs to be made. Under Mars's influence, you are encouraged not to retreat, but to move forward with courage. The strength Mars brings is not just physical, but also mental and spiritual, empowering you to face challenges head-on and transform them into opportunities for growth. However, it is important to remember that Mars energy, though powerful, needs to be channeled positively. It is easy to fall into the trap of anger, frustration, and aggression, especially when things do not go as planned. But Mars is not here to incite violence or hostility. On the contrary, it teaches you to transform these intense emotions into determination, focus, and courage. When you feel anger arising, see it as an opportunity to redirect this energy into something constructive, like a cause you believe in or a goal you want to achieve. Think of situations in your past where, instead of allowing frustration to overwhelm you, you found a way to channel that energy into something productive. Perhaps it was a heated discussion that, instead of leading to conflict, resulted in a creative solution to a problem. Or maybe it was a moment of personal challenge, where instead of feeling defeated, you rose with a new determination to move forward. These are examples of how Mars's energy can be used positively to drive your spiritual growth. True power does not lie in violence or aggression, but in courage that is rooted in love and compassion. As the spiritual reflection says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. This is the spirit that Mars seeks to cultivate in you. Being a warrior of light does not mean fighting with weapons or causing pain, but using the power of love to transform the world around you. Jupiter, known as the Great Benefactor, plays a crucial role in your spiritual journey, being the planet of expansion, abundance, and spiritual growth. When Jupiter aligns, it has the power to amplify everything it touches, whether for good or ill. At this moment, Jupiter brings a unique opportunity for you to grow, expand your consciousness, and explore new possibilities in your life. Imagine Jupiter as a beacon that lights your way, revealing not only the riches and blessings the universe has to offer, but also the areas in your life that need attention. and growth. This is a period when you are called to open your mind and heart to new perspectives. You may find yourself encountering ideas and concepts that once seemed distant or difficult to understand. But now, under Jupiter's influence, these same ideas begin to make sense and fit into your worldview. Think of the areas of your life where you have felt the need for expansion. Perhaps it is in your spiritual development, where you feel a deep desire to understand more about the universe and your role within it. Or maybe it is in your personal relationships, where you desire to create deeper and more meaningful connections with others. Jupiter invites you to embrace these areas of growth, to open yourself to the abundance the universe is ready to offer, and to recognize the opportunities that are right in front of you. However, Jupiter's energy also brings a challenge: the need to venture beyond your comfort zone. True growth rarely happens in moments of stagnation, or when we stay within the limits of what is familiar and safe. Jupiter encourages you to explore new territories, whether they be physical, emotional, or spiritual. This might mean taking risks, trying something new, or simply opening your heart to experiences and people you might have previously overlooked. The biblical passage that says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you," perfectly reflects Jupiter's invitation to growth. This is a time when you are called to seek with an open heart, to ask with faith, and to knock on the doors of knowledge and truth. Jupiter reminds us that the universe is abundant and generous, but we also need to take the initiative to seek what we desire. When you allow yourself to explore new possibilities, when you ask sincerely and seek with determination, the universe responds in a grand way. As you navigate this period of expansion, allow Jupiter's energy to guide you. Be open to the new opportunities that arise, even if they seem challenging or out of the ordinary. Trust that each experience, whether good or bad, is contributing to your growth and the expansion of your consciousness. Remember that true abundance is not just in material things, but in the wealth of wisdom, love, and understanding that you acquire along your journey. Uranus, the planet of revolution and sudden change, is like an uncontrollable force that bursts into your life, bringing the unexpected and the new. Its energy is disruptive, often shaking the structures you believe to be stable and unshakable. However, it is precisely this energy that has the power to break stagnation, offering a valuable opportunity for liberation and renewal. Uranus is known as the cosmic alarm clock, the one who, without warning, shakes you out of complacency and routine, forcing you to see beyond self-imposed limitations. Imagine yourself on a road you have traveled for many years, a familiar and comfortable route, but one that has become predictable and monotonous over time. Suddenly, Uranus appears like an unexpected storm, forcing you to leave this road and explore new and unknown paths. This detour may be disconcerting, perhaps even frightening, but it is necessary for you to discover new horizons and make room for spiritual growth. Uranus brings moments of great change, periods when you are invited to reassess everything you believe to be true. It may be that some of your most ingrained beliefs are challenged, that old patterns of thought and behavior are exposed as obstacles to your spiritual progress. This is the time to question, to dismantle what no longer serves, and to rebuild your life on new foundations, more aligned with your inner truth. Think of times when you were forced to change, not by choice, but by circumstances that seemed beyond your control. It may have been a job change, a move to a new city, or even an internal transformation that compelled you to reassess your values and priorities. These moments, although uncomfortable, are gifts from Uranus. They are opportunities to break free from the chains of the past and open space for a new way of being. Uranus teaches that to grow spiritually, It is necessary to leave behind what is no longer part of your path. The transformation that Uranus brings is not easy. It can be challenging, full of uncertainties, and even resistance. However, it is through this breaking of paradigms that you find true awakening. Uranus invites you to embrace the new, to free yourself from the expectations of others, from the old beliefs that limit your potential, and to open yourself to a future where you can be who you truly are, without fear or restrictions. The biblical passage that says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what is the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God," perfectly reflects what Uranus teaches us. He challenges you not to conform to what is, but to transform, to renew your mind and align your life with the divine will. This renewal is a continuous process, where you are constantly learning, growing, and adjusting to what God has planned for you. Trust in the process of change that Uranus brings. Every transformation, no matter how uncomfortable it may be, is a step toward your spiritual awakening. Remember that changes do not happen to bring you down, but to free you, to guide you to a state of greater awareness and understanding. This is a time to let go of the chains of the past, to free yourself from the shackles that bind your soul, and to open yourself to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Neptune, the planet of dreams, spirituality, and intuition, is like a beacon that illuminates the deepest parts of your soul, guiding you through paths that often remain hidden from common sight. Its energy, though subtle and ethereal, possesses a transformative power that invites you to dive into the depths of your being, to explore the realm of the unconscious, and to connect with the divine in an intimate and personal way. Neptune is the guardian of life's mysteries, the one who opens doors to spiritual realities that transcend the material world. Imagine Neptune as a gentle breeze that whispers ancient secrets in your ears, secrets that can only be understood through the heart and intuition. He invites you to close the eyes of the body and open the eyes of the soul, so that you can see beyond appearances and touch the essence of spiritual truth. This is a moment when you are called to surrender to your faith, to trust the spiritual processes unfolding in your life, even when you cannot see the path clearly. Think of moments in your spiritual journey when you felt lost, as if you were traversing a barren desert, not knowing exactly where to go. In these times, Neptune's influence is like a fresh spring of water that appears unexpectedly, offering sustenance and renewal. He reminds us that even in the most difficult moments, there is a divine force that guides and nourishes us. Just as the passage in Isaiah says, "The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought and strengthen your bones. You shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water, whose waters do not fail." Neptune leads us to trust in this divine guidance, knowing that, even in the deserts of our spiritual journey, we will be sustained and strengthened. Neptune is also the planet that connects us to compassion and unconditional love. He reminds us of the importance of connecting with others on a deep and spiritual level, offering love and support to those around us and working for the greater good. Under Neptune's influence, you are called to see beyond superficial differences and recognize the unity that connects all souls. He inspires a love that knows no bounds, a love that can transform not only your life, but also the lives of those with whom you interact. Perhaps you have already experienced moments when, even without words, you felt a deep connection with another person, a sense of being in harmony with their heart and soul. These moments are reflections of Neptune's energy, which dissolves the barriers between us and others, allowing love to flow freely. Neptune teaches that in a world where we often feel disconnected and isolated, It is through compassion and unconditional love that we find our way back to unity and inner peace. As you move through this period of Neptune's influence, allow your intuition to guide your choices and actions. Trust in your ability to feel and perceive what is beyond the obvious, and use this perception to navigate the mysterious waters of spiritual life. This is a time to open yourself to the mysteries, to connect with the divine in a way that transcends rational understanding, and to allow this connection to strengthen your faith and your capacity to love unconditionally. Saturn, the great teacher and lord of karma, is a planet that brings with it a profound lesson about time, structures, and responsibility. His energy is powerful, imbued with discipline and spiritual maturity, and during this alignment, Saturn will serve as a guide, reminding you that all true spiritual growth requires dedication, effort, and patience. This is the moment to look at your life and see where the foundations need to be strengthened, where the bases upon which you build your future need to be solid and enduring. Saturn is not an easy teacher, but his lessons are indispensable. He teaches that the transformations you are undergoing now must be sustainable, not something fleeting or built on fragile foundations. Saturn asks you to look at the long term, to see beyond the present moment, and to build your life on a firm foundation, capable of withstanding the storms and challenges that will inevitably arise. Think of your spiritual journey as building a house. If you build on sand, without considering the solidity of the foundations, any storm can bring it down. But if you build on rock, with care and attention, that house will remain firm even when the winds blow strongly. The passage in Matthew reminds us of this. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. Saturn is like that teacher who asks you to build your life on the rock. Not just any rock, but the rock of faith, truth, and responsibility. He invites you to take your spiritual journey seriously, to honor your commitments, and to be willing to do the necessary work to achieve your goals. This may mean taking on responsibilities you previously avoided, or perhaps re-evaluating where you have invested your time and energy. Saturn teaches that there are no shortcuts to true spiritual growth. The path is built step by step, with patience and perseverance. Remember moments in your life when you were challenged to be firm, to stay true to your principles, even when it required sacrifice or extra effort. Those moments, when you chose discipline over ease, are the ones Saturn values. They are the bricks that build the solid foundations of your spiritual life. Saturn teaches that commitment to yourself and your spiritual journey is what will give strength and stability to your path, especially in moments of adversity. This is also a period when you should reflect on the importance of patience. Saturn governs time, and he reminds you that not everything happens immediately. The seeds you plant today need time to grow and flourish. Just as a farmer tends to his land, waters it, and waits patiently for the harvest, you too must care for your soul, cultivate good habits, thoughts, and actions, and trust that in time, the fruits will come. Saturn is not just a strict teacher, but also a protector who wants to see you prosper in a lasting way. He challenges you not to settle for the superficial or the temporary, but to seek what is deep, true, and eternal. He asks you to build a life that is a reflection of wisdom and steadfastness, a life that withstands the trials of time and remains strong no matter what comes. Therefore, my friends, you, as the chosen one, have been called to this path for a reason, and the challenges you face are part of your process of growth and awakening. The planetary alignment on August 28th is a critical moment in your journey. It is a time to open yourself to cosmic energies, to allow them to guide you, and to align yourself with your higher purpose. This is a moment to look within yourself and reflect on where you are in your journey. What are the challenges you have been facing? What are the lessons you have been learning? Where do you still need to grow and evolve? The planetary alignment offers a unique opportunity for you to connect with these questions on a deep level and to make the necessary changes in your life. But remember, spiritual growth is not an easy path. It requires courage, determination, and a willingness to face the shadows within yourself. The planets aligning on this day bring both blessings and challenges. Mercury may clear your mind, but also bring to light difficult truths. Mars may incite you to act, but also awaken intense emotions that need to be channeled constructively. Jupiter may expand your consciousness, but also reveal areas of your life where you have limited yourself. Uranus may bring sudden changes, but also require you to leave behind what is familiar and safe. Neptune may elevate your spirituality, but also challenge you to confront illusions and deceptions. Saturn may teach you to build something lasting, but also demand patience and hard work. Use Mercury's clarity to connect with your intuition, Mars's courage to face challenges, and Jupiter's expansion to embrace new ideas. Uranus brings necessary changes for growth, while Neptune deepens your spirituality and connection with the divine. Saturn, finally, teaches the importance of building solid foundations, reminding you that each step with patience and effort strengthens your spiritual awakening. But remember, the path of the chosen one is not easy. It requires courage, determination, and a willingness to face challenges head-on. But know that you are not alone. The universe is by your side, guiding you every step of the way. And when the planets align, they are sending a clear message. You are part of something greater, something grand, something divine. You are a chosen one, and your journey is sacred. In the days that follow, use the time to strengthen your bonds with others, to expand your love and compassion, and to connect with the divine source. If there is already someone special in your life, this is the time to nurture and expand that relationship. As the weekend approaches, these days of August 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st offer a time for encounters that can renew your spirit and ignite new hopes in your heart. Even the most analytical and perfectionist will find the chance to relax and open up to new experiences. As the month of August comes to a close, the waning moon's energy invites you to align with your inner purpose. This is the moment to prepare for the new phase that September will bring. Use this period to reflect and renew your spiritual energy. Remember that you are a being of light, called to shine brightly and illuminate the path for others. Your journey is important, your voice is needed, and your love is what will transform the world.